Hi everybody, welcome to another video. I'm in the food prep area. If you've watched other videos that I've been doing, then you will know that this is my hotspot zone in terms of wanting to snack food. I'm cooking the kids tea, so that's all in. So I thought I'd do a cheeky quick little video. Tonight, a couple of little things. I'm cooking a curry, chicken curry, for me and my good lady wife. And I discovered recently, a mate of mine went on this, what do you call them, keto diet, and he lost loads of weight, looks totally different. Anyway, he said to me, if you are looking to replace rice, because he used to eat carbs as well, and I love rice, I love like sticky jasmine rice and all the carbs, the bad stuff. He said, try cauliflower rice. I was like, what? Crazy. So anyway, he got me into cauliflower rice, and I have to say, after making the transition, and the same as I did with fizzy drinks, I used to drink loads of fizzy drinks, and I transitioned over to fizzy water, like cold, so I'll get it out of the fridge, lovely. Oh. Now I've made the transition to cauliflower rice, I'll never go back. Here's the thing, I buy these, I've just been shopping, I buy these from Asda, £1.20. Or you can just buy a whole cauliflower for £1. The extra 20p, I kind of like having the broccoli in there as well. So I go for cauliflower broccoli rice. Basically, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to try and make a little montage video of what I'm doing. So basically, grate this using. I tend to use a grater with a thicker, like a bigger. Hang on! As you can tell, if you've watched my videos before, you know that the evening, so 5:30, 5:45 in my house, everyone's hungry, everyone's tired, and I'm trying to cook. So it gets a little bit stressful. Anyway, that's what I use. So I'm going to grate all of that into there, and then I'm going to stick it in this roasting dish in the oven for 10 minutes. Spread it out. Some herbs on there and a little drizzle of olive oil, and that is then, it's beautiful. So that's top tip, that's coming up. I've got the curry sauce. The other thing I do is, because I'm not having the rice, I've substituted that. I like a naan bread. Now I make my own. I used to buy the naans, and then I looked at the calories in them and the junk and all the salt, so now I make my own. So I do do equal measure. So I will do a little cup of that, only a little cup. I'll show you the size. Here's, get out of the way, you. So I do one of these little cups, and you hang on, of this.
Ooh.
And then the same size cup of flour, plain flour is fine. Mix that together, tiny bit of salt and pepper, some herbs. Roll it out flat on some flour, into the oven, and then what I like to do is when that's done, I'll show you a little tip. What I do is I put a tiny bit of oil into the pan, and I fry a little aniseed, little aniseed kind of stars, and get that real sort of curry night flavour. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on that and be back soon. So here we go, a little bit of narration on the video. Here's me opening the broccoli and the cauliflower. This is a cauliflower and this is a grater. Put two and two together and that happens, and you get little bits. That is cauliflower rice. Dead simple. Anyone can do that. So there you go, there's a cauliflower done. Broccoli done. Pour it into a roasting dish or something like that. Spread it out. I like to even it out, mix it all in, and then what I did, I put some like I said, a little bit of rosemary on there. What else did I do? I think I put some mixed herbs on there, a little bit of olive oil, something like that, just to keep it nice. And that was it. That I'll pop that in the oven for, like I said, about 10 minutes, just till you get a bit of a firm top on it, and then you're done. So yeah, there it is, look, magic. Now let's move on to the naan breads. Okay, so this is just simple yogurt, I suppose. I use this for my breakfast as well. It's not too good on its own. I would suggest putting some honey with it if you can eat it on its own like that. But anyway, I'm just giving you a rough idea of measurements here. So I try and use the same sort of jars as a rough guide. I mean, it's not got to be perfect at all, but just give you, a rough measuring. If you've got measuring cups, brilliant, do that. Yeah, so pretty simple this. You can obviously add stuff in as you go. You can get more creative with this. Perhaps there's some Indian herbs and spices that you could fuse into this. I don't know. I was shown just a simple, well, I've remembered a very simple way. Mix it up till it's like that, and then pop it on a mat with a bit of flour down so it doesn't just stick straight away. And then just pad it down, really. Try and get it to the shape and size you want it. So I would suggest thinner the better, but not too thin so that it just basically snaps and breaks and is a total mess. But by the same token, if it's too thick, it can be quite kind of, I don't know, a bit too heavy in the middle. So it does need to be quite thin. I'd go for a thinner one if I were you. Again, it depends on the yogurt that you're using, the two. So there you go. That's just me patting it down, getting it to a nice shape. And all I'm trying to show you here is just my homemade naans. Dead simple. In the end, I put this into a frying pan with a bit of oil, just really tiny bit of oil, and kind of just seared it when it came out of the oven after about 10 minutes. Super easy naan bread. There you go. So there we go. We have got, this is my cauliflower and broccoli with a little bit of rosemary and some olive oil drizzled. That's nice, 10 minutes in the oven. And here's my little naan bread. Again, 10 minutes in the oven. And then what I'll do is, when that comes out, it's actually what I'll do is I'll put a tiny bit of olive oil in the pan, some cumin seeds, and then pop that in and just almost dry, just finish it. I don't know what the proper term is, but dry finish it in the pan, and then that's it, curry done. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I just thought it'd be an interesting take on trying to create a healthier curry. I'm going to do some veg as well, a little bit of chicken, not too much sauce. So chicken and sauce with homemade naan bread. The dog's up at the table. Okay, get down. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Homemade naan bread, homemade sort of rice from cauliflower and broccoli. It just feels like a better option for a curry rather than, heavy rice, naan bread, sauce. It can, I mean, calories go through the roof with a curry. But there you go. I'm going to cook this and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'll be back tomorrow. Video done.